Hey guys, Ash here for the Goodison Blues. Hope you're all well. And this is just a match reaction to Everton's 3-0 win over Sheffield Wednesday on Sunday. We booked ourselves in the fifth round of the FA Cup. It was a very professional job that we did against Sheffield Wednesday, with the exception of the first 10 minutes. I thought the first couple of minutes we did fine, but then the chance that Sheffield Wednesday got very early in the game, where it pulled Olsen into a save from a long distance shot. We started then this 4 or 5 minute usual mess of backwards and sideways passing, and you could hear on the commentary, you can hear in the background, you could hear Carlo Ancelotti roaring at them. I could more or less say they were telling them to stop and just play this flowing football. So once that was drilled out of them, then the 80 minutes after that was absolutely brilliant football. Seamus Coleman and James Rodriguez, especially for me, were absolutely brilliant. I would, if I had to stick in, man of the match for either of them, probably go to James Rodriguez. He looked like he was back to his old self. 2 assists on the night, with the corners for Richarlison and Mina's goal. We took the lead through Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Great to see him back on the goal as well. Richarlison did have the ball in the back of the net also, but it was an absolutely beauty of a through ball for James Rodriguez, but just he couldn't hold the line. He put the ball in the back of the net, but the referee blew up, or the assistant blew up for offside. We could have had more goals. De Curry had an effort that was wide. Before we even scored, Richarlison from a corner headed towards goal, and the keeper saved it onto the bar. Actually, I think from that resulting corner, that's what we got the goal from. Is the ball was laid off to Andre Gomez, and he did a lovely bit of trickery and skill inside the box before flashing across the goal, and there was Dominic Calvert-Lewin to slide it home. And then the 2 goals, I said, a lovely kind of flick on header from Richarlison to get the second, and then another header by Yerry Mina to make it 3-0. We did have other opportunities. Even Richarlison was made the provider. He fizzed in a cross that just eluded Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dominic Calvert-Lewin himself had another chance where he lobbed the goalkeeper, but the defender was there to clear off the line. The only really threat that they did have, Sheffield Wednesday, was through this guy called Harris down the right hand side, but he did all the real hard trickery stuff and getting to the byline nearly. But then Mason Holgate and Ben Godfrey did their jobs to nullify the threat that he had. And even another great chance we had was a cross again by Seamus Coleman. His crosses were absolutely brilliant on Sunday. Crossed the ball, it fell to James Rodriguez. He took it down majestically in the box, and a little dink over the top of ball to Gylfi Sigurdsson, who just curled it wide. So we were really causing the problem, especially down that right hand side. So we have we have to wait and see what happens in regards to Monday's game with Wycombe Wanderers and Spurs. Hopefully it's Spurs that get knocked out, because from what I heard in the commentary, that we've never played Wycombe Wanderers ever in the FA Cup. So it would be nice. It means, obviously, if they do knock them out, it means it would be a very, very tough game for us to do it. But yeah, very, very good performance. Everyone played their part. It gives Ancelotti a bit of a headache now, to where he takes Ben Godfrey out for Wednesday's game against Leicester and brings back in Luca Digne. So he has a bit of a selection headache to do, but no one's ever going to complain about that. It would be hard to take Godfrey out because he has played well, even at centre back. But I would imagine what will happen is he'll come out, Dean will come in, and Michael Keane will come back in the centre of the defence in place of Mason Holgate. So yeah, finished 3-0, guys. Very, very professional job. They did well, scored well. It wasn't like there were 3 good goals. It wasn't the case of Sheffield Wednesday. In fairness to them, being that they're the championship side in the lower end of that, like Rotherham United, they did give us, a game before, we did take control in the end. So yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking to you again with the match preview for Leicester's game on Wednesday evening. Till then, take care and stay blue.